Right, it's Thursday, September 26th. Buying some SPY, 578 puts here at 435. Starting to move up. This was on the 1 minute chart where it kind of came down strong here, had a little push up, and then the two up, two down, expecting to take out this little low here that was just made. It would be kind of a 5 minute follow through here if it continues lower. And we'll see if that 15-minute chart can kind of stay red here below the pre-market little low gap here and continue lower a little bit. Obviously, you had the big gap up today, but then I think the Fed is speaking today. So I think it could be a type of thing where you pull back a little bit into the gap. Maybe this is the daily chart. Maybe we get a big reversal day, but again, we have to get into yesterday's range below the midpoint of that bar. But I just think given that big gap up today, which was surprising, and the opening sell-off that went below this little low here that held, it might want to go a little lower. So it's a nimble trade. I don't, we could get a nice red to green move anywhere in here and start back up during the day. So I just kind of want to see if we build a little momentum here. Very nimble to the downside. 1 minute chart here. Again, I just want to see if it kind of makes one more push down in here. I can scale out, set up an always trade, see if somehow this becomes the high of the day. You never know, but I'll watch that 15-minute chart as always and see if it holds red and follows through on bar two, at least to set a little structure to the downside, maybe to fill in this gap. So I'm just kind of seeing what happens here, just given that opening 1 minute price action and the fact that I think it's a morning where I think the trade, with the Fed speaking, that not too much will happen. If anything else, people will take advantage of this to sell it off a little bit to start, and then we'll see if we get a red to green move, to continue the overall weekly uptrend that's in place in the daily chart, which is starting down this morning, but doesn't mean anything at the moment in terms of really what develops. And today, in order to get a real failure day, you got to get through the midpoint of this red bar, starting into that range. But we do have definitely volatility to have a nice little base hit kind of gain. Let's just see if this 1 minute chart can just make a little flush down in here to scale out, set up a no risk trade.